Mark Anthony here for Sigma TV. I'm sitting here with Richard, founder of Xprizo. Richard, how are you today?
Hi, thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity to make this interview even. Thank you.
My absolute pleasure. Richard, I have heard so much about you, and I'm so glad that I have you sitting next to me today. Xprizo, and actually more than Xprizo, first of all, Richard. Who is Richard, and what's your background?
Hi, thank you. Well, I'm coming from a very technical background originally, but then over the years I've evolved into business management, and I ran a couple of companies before Xprizo. But I have at heart the emerging markets primarily. So I wanted to create something to help the lowest tiers of our societies. So whilst doing research and thinking about what can be done and how can we help several communities, together with some core people, let's say, which are involved with Xprizo, we decided to create this product, which basically creates financial inclusivity for several communities of this world, basically.
Brilliant. And where is Xprizo based?
Yeah, we're based in the UAE, in Abu Dhabi, to be very precise, in ADGM. We found that as a very good base for what we would like to achieve. And the jurisdiction is very easy to operate from. The regulators are very cooperative and understanding to what we want to achieve. So we decided to base the business there, but we also have a main operational office in Nairobi in Kenya, where our compliance team sits, our legal team sits, our support sits. And we obviously plan to grow that company there, grow the team over there, and also eventually open regional offices where we have our operations on the ground.
Okay, brilliant. And what would you say is the overall concept of Xprizo? What is it you would like to achieve?
Yeah, I mean, our main goal from the very start was financial inclusivity. So as you probably know, with the current, let's say, how the regulatory framework works in the Western world, unfortunately, we left billions of people without the opportunity to achieve and to have what we Westerners consider obvious and normal, right? For you and me, we can go to any bank, open a bank account, have our debit cards, and so on and so forth. But when you live in a slum, when you're earning 300, 400, 500 euros a month, that is most probably impossible to achieve. So you go to a bank, he'll ask you for your proof of residency, your utility bill, etc., and you can never provide that. So I thought that was nearly injustice for these people. And when doing research and seeing how we can help, at least try to make a little dent in the universe, right, as they say, we decided to build Xprizo. And the idea behind Xprizo is that any of these people could go set an account with us, and with minimal KYC, because we obviously need to know who we're dealing with anyway, but with a name, with a phone number or email address, and an ID card number, because they would have ID card number, we then give them the opportunity to enter our ecosystem. Right, so with this ecosystem, then they can do several things. They can do P2P payments. They can deposit funds, withdraw funds. Part of Xprizo is actually a full payment gateway, aggregating several payment methods from different locations. So, for example, if you're operating in Kenya, you have M-Pesa integration. If you're operating in the Philippines, you have GCash integration. If you're operating in Nigeria, you would have InterSwitch integration. If you're operating in Brazil, you have Pix integration. And at the same time, we have thousands of local cash points. So basically, our agents, which are our cash points, act like they are basically the ATMs, let's say, that we're used to, right? So anyone that signs up for Xprizo, creates an account with Xprizo, can very easily come in and out and start achieving the experience of being financially included, which is very, very close to our hearts to give the opportunity to these people. Very soon, in a couple of weeks, hopefully, we will also be launching our debit cards. So it was a prepaid debit card, which you could top up directly from your Xprizo product. And this will include them even further, because now in one minute you're living in a slum, but now you can book your flight ticket, you could fly to somewhere else and pay your restaurant bill, you could pay or whatever you want to pay, and at the same time be part of this family, let's say.
So you're helping the community become more independent and also financially then. Amazing. Richard, I am curious about one thing. There are so many expos around nowadays representing so many different parts of financial, fintech and whatnot. But what really brought the idea to you to say, okay, I'm engaging with Sigma this time. I would like to come to a Sigma. How did this actually come to happen?
Yeah, I mean, as we all know, Sigma is a very well-known brand, right? I've known Sigma for many years. I think I attended probably all Sigma since day one, right? So I mean, my background is coming from the gaming industry for like 20 years. So I've known Sigma. I know the potential of Sigma, and actually today or these days has proven me right, I would say, because the amount of interest from merchants and even NGOs that we got here was amazing, I must say. So for sure you will start seeing us as regular customers. I think you'll be happy about this, and all your management would be. But I mean, it's nothing new, right? So you guys have been successful year on year, always improving your presences, and especially now that Sigma is going to where we consider our core countries, right? You were in Nairobi already, you were in Brazil, now you're in the Philippines, etc., which are our core markets. So we have to be present in these events, and we'll happily be here.
Brilliant. That's music to my ears, of course, and as you said, to the management's ears as well. Richard, I'm honestly thankful for having you over here with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. I know you're a very busy man with a very busy schedule, so the fact that you gave us an insight into Xprizo is more than wonderful. I thank you for your nice comments about Sigma, and I would like to congratulate you on your success and your continued success, and I look forward to sitting here with you in Philippines this time next year to talk about the success you had from this expo and also to talk about your future prospects. Richard, all the very best.